The buttercup family. Members of the buttercup family usually have 5 rounded petals or petal-like sepals that form a cup-shaped blossom. These herbaceous plants, which mean they're not woody, they're soft, have been characterized by dry fruits and leaves that divide into 3 main sections, giving the appearance of a bird's foot. Because of their leaves, the buttercup family is also known as the crowfoot family. Unlike their butter-colored namesake, several members of this family have red, white, blue, or purple flowers. Many species of this family have a numerous pistil or stamen that have formed a bushy cluster or button in the center of the flower. See? That's super cool. Most buttercups bloom in the spring and grow best in damp places. The common buttercup grows from 1 to 3 feet tall and may be found in fields, woods, or along roadsides. Many buttercups, especially the larkspur, are poisonous to both cattle and human. The mint family. Mints are common plants that often have a pleasant odor because of the oil in their leaves. You would recognize many of the aromas, including spearmint or peppermint. Try crushing the mint leaf between your finger and using the odor to identify the plants. The stem of the mints are square and stout, and their flowers cluster frequently to form spikes, long flower arrangements with clusters that attach directly to the stem. The mint family includes herbs such as basil, sage, marjoram, and thyme. Catnip, which is a mint to most cats, even big cats like lions, are strongly attracted to it. Although some mints with stinging hairs are called nettles. Ooh, that's part of the mint family. Not all plants called nettles are in the mint family, since some lack square stems. Oh, they need a square stem. That's really cool. Honeysuckle family. This is what I planted, and the deer ate all those beautiful flowers off of. It was this kind. But it'll come back. Honeysuckle contain one of the most fragrant wildflowers. Honeysuckles get their name from the sweet nectar. If you pinch off at the base of the flower and pull the pistil through the small opening, a drop of nectar will be seen on the stigma. Honeysuckles have an abundance of beautiful trumpet-shaped flowers, which may be white, yellow, pink, purple, or bright scarlet. After pollination, these blossoms are replaced by red, yellow, and black or white berries. Leaves of the honeysuckle grow opposite to each other in pairs because they grow compactly. These easy-to-grow plants seldom need pruning. The highly fragrant Japanese honeysuckle is a non-native weed that grows prolifically, which means like intensely, lots. The bush honeysuckle uses small yellow blossoms to attract bees. White coral trumpet honeysuckle attracts hummingbirds with blossoms that are red on the outside and orange-yellow on the inside. Viburnums, which include the snowball bush, are shrubs or small trees. Hey, we have that snowball tree in Duluth. Of clumps of white, cream, or pink flowers, and sometimes used as a border. In the autumn, their leaves often take on a brilliant color, and they produce dark blue, purple, red, or yellow berries. I'm skipping ahead here to move on to leaf arrangement. As you collect and study leaves, you will be amazed at their orderly and beautiful arrangements. The location of the leaves on a plant allow each leaf to have maximum exposure to light. The effectiveness of leaf organization illustrates the wisdom of our great God. In relation to each other, broad leaves are positioned in an orderly arrangement about the stem, means on the stem. Each type of arrangement depends on the number of leaves on each node. Most leaf blades attached to the node by a stalk called a petiole. The leaves of some plants, such as grasses, are sessile, and they have no petioles, but instead attached directly to the stem by a sheath. Okay, so grasses go straight down. They don't branch off. The most common leaf arrangement are opposite, alternate, or whorled. This word. Whorled. Leaves are opposite when two leaves grow from one node but on opposite sides of the branch. Okay, opposite. Look, they connect. One node, but one goes one way, one goes the other way. One node, one goes one way, one goes the other way. This is opposite. Alternate leaves are individual leaves, one for every node, that grow in an alternate pattern, which is this one. Look at. This is a node, one leaf. Up a little bit. This is a node, one leaf. This is a node, one leaf. They're opposite of each other. Alternate. They're taking turns. A whorled consists of 3 or more leaves growing from the same node on the stem. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Bunches. Kind of like a ring. A rosette is a cluster of leaves growing from the base of a plant. This arrangement obtains its name because the leaves are situated like petals on a rose. 2 familiar plants with the rosette pattern are the dandelion and the daisy. Okay, look at that. A lot of weeds have this too. They grow up from the ground and then one stalk comes up. We know those weeds in Duluth, don't we? The leaves of certain biennials, including carrots and beets, often form rosettes during their first year of growth, and during the second year, their leaves usually have an alternate arrangement. Oh, they can change. Compound or simple. Plants with simple leaves have only one blade attached to each petiole. The compound leaf has more than one blade joined at the petiole. The blades of a compound leaf are called leaflets. One way to determine if a leaf is simple or compound is to look for a bud. A bud will be found at the base of a petiole, but there are no buds at the base of individual leaflets. Take care not to mistake leaflets on a petiole for leaves on a branch. There are many different arrangements of leaflets. 2 of the most common are palmately compound and pinnately compound. All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about on these videos right now is leaf venation. The last thing to notice about leaves is their different vein patterns. There are 3 types of vein patterns: parallel, pinnate, and palmate. I'm learning something here too, Raina. In the parallel venation, several main veins seem to run parallel to each other along the length of the leaf. Lilies, grasses, and most other monocots have parallel venations. Okay, let's look over here. See how the veins of the leaf are right next to each other? That's all parallel. Okay, in contrast to the monocots, dicots have pinnate or palmate venation, which is the vein pattern. The leaf with, I don't know that I'm saying this word right, but pinnate venation has small veins branching from one main vein. So this is like this. See, even though these ones are parallel, it's different because there is a one main vein that goes all the way down the leaf, and then the other ones go out from it. A leaf with palmate venation has a small veins branching from one or more main veins. Okay, so like this is a maple leaf. So this is a main vein, 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 and then they branch off from that. That's called palmate. And then I will help you with the rest later. I love you.